It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live here from our Soul Studios in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Man, did I have a fantastic weekend hanging out with you guys and just learning to become better. It was so fun to have so many of you come and be a part of our Soul Ignite training event here in Provo, Utah, and to just focus on ourselves for a few days and how we can become better, how we can get our organizations better, and just be able to kind of feed off the energy that each of us brought as we all were able to get together and just sharing all of that. So it's so good. And I'm so glad you guys are able to join with me today. We're going to do a bit of a recap today for those that missed it, and just also to remind you guys a little bit about what we talked about and some of the goals and vision that we have moving forward. So it was so good to have you. Let's go ahead. We're going to get started, though. As always, if you haven't already chime in. When I look to my left, it's because I have a screen here that shows everybody's comments. So go ahead, chime in, let us know that you are out there so we can make sure we get you taken care of with some of the great prizes that we like to give away. We've got some great tumblers here we got going on, and then we also have my daily lift mug as well that we're going to give away, and then I have a surprise or two that we may be giving away as well at the end. We'll see how it goes, right? We'll get you taken care of. So that's that. Let's jump into, we've got tons to cover today, so we're going to move at a little bit of a quicker pace than usual, but we're going to jump into our rock and roll segment right now. The most important thing to do in growing your business is to bring new people in, and we recognize you doing that with this segment right here called Rock and Roll. And these are those that brought in the most people over the last week. We got Maria Soto coming in at 10, Anna Cano coming in at 9, Eric Patterson at 8, Anita Carpenter coming in at 7, Sylvina Castaneda coming in at 6, Maria Esther Lopez coming in at 5. Round out our top 5, we got Lourdes Lira Turabiartes coming in at 4, Genevieve Valencia coming in at 3, Dagoberto Dominguez at 2, and our number 1 for the last week is Jordana Espinosa. It's always great to see that continue to grow, and I recognize that a lot of you who watch this show were traveling at least for 3 or 4 of those days, coming out on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and then just focusing on getting everything moving here while you were here. So, but it's always good to be able to recognize those that are participating as well. The average enrollment for this last week, can you believe this? $231.85. $231.85. That's a great package in order to help people achieve the best results that they're looking for. So it's always good to see that. And that's a great Soul Quick as well. SN Sweeps, we had some great individual results there of people posting about anything soul on social media, hashtagging with SN Sweeps. I wanted to give you an example of what we've seen out there. Here we go with Savannah Young. It says, things that do not give me results for managing my stress. Yoga classes left me more stressed about perfecting poses. Meditation apps I couldn't stick with. Expensive spa days that offered only temporary relief. But then I found the 3-day mind-body reset with Soul Naturals, right? And that's always a good thing. And it says, are you ready to reset and really manage your daily stress? Comment stress, and I'll DM you the link for this amazing reset, right? Which is always good to see. So people are able to kind of get an idea of what's going on there. That's a great submission there by Savannah. And we've got, as always, get you taken care of. We got some of you guys in this bowl right here so we can draw and get you taken care of. We have a testimonial as well. I wanted to share. Those SN Sweeps are basically testimonials, but these testimonials are so good, we got to let you hear them. So here we go. It says, I used to have a lot of, prior to using the products, I felt hopeless emotionally, mentally, and physically. I was exhausted and emotionally drained. These products have completely changed my life and have made it possible. Challenges. My Soul products are like tools for life. Right? That's what we love to see there. So that's a great testimonial as well. So thank you for continuing to submit those testimonials. That's always a good thing to see. Also, with it being the end of the month, last month, we also wanted to focus a little bit on our success keys. We talked about this more at Ignite, but man, there's so many different actions that we can do to help our businesses get the results that we're looking for. We focus on those every Monday with what we call our success keys. And the success keys we wanted to focus on today are those that were able to hit the prime levels in the month of September. So this first success key is called Primed Up. And this is a list of everybody who hit a prime level in the month of September. As you can see, we have a great group of individuals. And to hit this level, you have to sign up at least 4 people each month in order to even hit the lowest level of this. And as you can see, we have a great group of people out there doing this, making some extra money on the side, in addition to all the other bonuses and commissions that they're earning. So it's such a great way to do that. We also have another one that we wanted to focus on, which is Power Prime. These are those that hit the top level of Prime in the month of September. And we have Lydia Ferrantino and Corinne Lott. So congratulations to the 2 of them for hitting those Power Prime levels as well. So it's just such a key thing to be able to focus on building our business, bringing those, just doing those keys of success, which allow us to continue to grow and achieve the goals that we have. Now, as I promised, we're going to recap a little bit about what we talked about at Ignite. And there's some changes you may or may not have noticed on your website already, but we're going to talk about that a little bit. First, I wanted to show you, there's a principle out there about in a book called The Mentor. They talk about moving the marbles. And basically what it says is this: in order to achieve success, it really is a numbers game. If you do something long enough, eventually you're going to find the success you're looking for. But the problem with most people is they get a little bit of a taste of success and they find a few people to work with to try to build their business. And then they go into management mode, and instead of continuing to build and do the little actions that got them to where they needed to be in the beginning, they stop. It talks about how every top prospect finder in the world first was just a prospect finder, right? They were able to find people and bring them in. And so they recommended taking 2 jars. And in the book, they talk about using marbles. But we feel like marbles don't really adequately describe what we're looking for out there. So we wanted to use pearls instead. I don't know how well you can see that, but I've got a little jar here full of pearls. And pearls are really interesting because they're the only gemstone, precious gemstone, that are made completely by a living organism. And they're made when a stressor is introduced, and then over time, that stressor becomes calcified and actually becomes beautiful. And because they're not completely made of minerals, they're a little bit softer than some of the other gemstones. So it takes a little bit of extra care to make sure that they continue to have their luster and their shine. They're valuable because they're rare. And they add a lot of value to those that have them. And we feel like those in our lives are more like pearls than marbles, right? A lot of those same stressors that make pearls beautiful make the people in our lives beautiful as well. And we have an opportunity to share with others that beauty. So what we did is we want to be able to have an opportunity to reach out. And we have a pearl jar here with 200 pearls in it. And every time we reach out and introduce somebody to Soul, we want to take one of those pearls and move it over into the other jar. Did you see that bounce right out? That was funny. Somehow I was able to catch it in that little holder. This is just a great visual reminder. Everybody who attended Ignite was able to get a gift of these jars and pearls. And it's just a great visual reminder of how we are able to move and grow. There's nobody that's going to be able to move 200 pearls and not grow their business. And that's what I love about this. As long as we focus on moving them, we can do it. And we can take as much time as we want, really. I mean, you can move 1 pearl a day and have it take you almost a year to get that done, right? Or you can move 1 pearl a year, and in 200 years you'll get there. But eventually you'll get there, right? And so what we wanted to do is challenge everybody to move these pearls and find those people in their lives. And I'm going to show you some tools that you can have to do that. But first, I wanted to show you any goal that we have, if it's not being tracked, it's not being measured, it's going to be forgotten. And so we put on everybody's website, we're going to go ahead and show you here. This is a dashboard of our Soul Example website. If you scroll down to the bottom here, on the right-hand side, it says lead the way, show the way to 100K, and it says move the pearls. If you go to move the pearls and click on the little information bar right there, it says do your part by moving the pearls and introducing Soul to 200 new people. An introduction is counted by having a new prospect, quiz taker, trial box user, member, or brand specialist. So individually you have that opportunity to move 200, and that ties into our company goal of finding 100,000 new people before our next in-house event in next October. So lead the way, show the way to 100K. There's a little bit of a double entendre on there as you think about what 100K means. To Soul, it's also our highest rank, the Soul Elite 100K. And I would bet that as you go through and find the 200 people that you have with your pearls, it's going to put you in a great position to achieve that rank of 100K. But more importantly, it helps the company continue to grow and spread the word that Soul has. We'll continue to change lives. Can you imagine changing 100,000 people's lives with Soul? And the business opportunity is such a great way to do that as well. And so lead the way, show the way. This number here that you're going to see, that's a live number. That's since Saturday night. We have 31 more people that have joined Soul and are part of what we have going on. So you're able to see how your 200 pearls tie in to the 100,000 pearl goal of the company, which is what we love to see. Now, how does that tie in? Well, at the very bottom here as well, you can see we have some Elevate Retreat qualifications. The qualification period starts from October 12th through January 12th. This is to qualify for a more in-depth training with a retreat where you'll only be with people that have done this as well, which allows you to really dive in and to take our business to the next level. We'll do these regional retreats. We'll be announcing locations over the next month where we're going to be holding these, and there's just going to be a great time to come together. So there's some very basic requirements here. First off, we need to have new volume of 3,000 QV and new volume. This is a new member or brand specialist enrollment volume. We also have new enrollments. You need 24 new enrollments. Click on the little information button there. These are new members or brand specialists. And then non-enrollment volume growth. As you can see at the top of the card here, it says total non-enrollment volume for the last 3 months. We just totaled up what was found in this mentor bonus card right above this for 3 months. For July, August, and September. We put the total there, and then all you have to do is add $1,500 to that. The thing I love about that is trial box sales count as non-enrollment volume. Since it's not an enrollment, it's a trial box purchase, right? Which allows you to then get the Soul quick on the actual enrollment when they purchase the product moving forward. So if we've been challenging people to do at least 30 trial boxes, and to test all this stuff out, we asked Corinne Lott and Erica Sanchez to just see what they could do in a month to see where we were at. Since we have basically a 3-month qualification for this, how doable is it? Well, Erica was able to do it in just over a month, in about 35 days, and Corinne was able to do it in less than 2 months. So we know it's possible. We know it's something that you guys can achieve if you put your mind to it, and you're going to see some great results because of that. And then lastly, we have this rank requirement of hitting at least the rank of Soul Leader 5K. That's such a key thing as well. We want people who are coming on these events that have achieved that rank, since it's going to be a leadership retreat. We absolutely want to do it. We love the term elevate because we want to be able to elevate our business, elevate our mindset, and elevate what we're doing as we meet together. And so it's going to be, the format is going to be like a 3-day retreat, like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday type retreat. We're going to do a team building activity, whatever that may be, depending on the area that we're in. We're going to cover all the costs of rooms. So all you have to do is get yourself there. We'll take care of the food once you get there, and we'll take care of all the training, and we'll really be able to rub shoulders with those throughout the company and put ourselves in a position to really grow. So we're really excited about these Elevate Retreat qualifications. Now, when we talk about moving the pearls, one thing you may be asking yourself is it talks about here having a new prospect. And what are we talking about when we talk about having a new prospect? You may have seen this already, but if you go to the top and go over to My Account or Account Info, we have these shareable links. You guys are used to using these because we have our referral code, our Share the Wealth code that we're able to share with others. We also have our Share the Quiz, our Trial Variety Pack, which I hope you guys are using a ton of. It's such a great way to get people into Soul. And then we have this prospect funnel. It says use this link to share on social media or text to find interested business prospects. You're like, Jordan, what's that? I haven't seen that before. Well, unless you've been looking at it, you haven't, because we just barely launched this on Saturday. And I'm going to show you a little bit what this looks like right now. So we're going to copy the link, and then I'm going to go ahead and open a new incognito window, because if you're logged in, if you guys are logged into your account and you copy this link and use it, you'll be able to see it. And I'll show you what that looks like here in just a moment. So we come in here, and your referral code is saved in the browser window. So we're able to see what we've got going on. And then we're going to go ahead and open this up. And it takes us to a video. You can see we got some stuff going on here. It has some good marketing there. Unlock proven digital marketing training and systems. Grow your income potential from home. And then, so when they click on the link, this is the first thing they're going to see. They're going to be like, man, there's a video there, but I can't, what's going on? I can't hear it or anything. Oh, learn more. You click on that. And then they have an opportunity to put in their information here. The best part about this is this creates a prospect member type for you that you then are able to find, and it gives you all the information you'll need to contact them, and even more importantly, it gives us the information we need to be able to market to them. And we have business funnels set up where we're going to send them emails to help market to them and give them all the information they need to make the decision to join us in our business here at Soul Naturals. So they can receive email offers, they can get text messages, they get all of that stuff, okay? But let's say once they do this, then it's going to allow them to, we'll show you what it looks like here. And you guys can all go click on this and see this. If you're logged in, you're able to see exactly what they have going on. You don't have to go through the actual process of signing up. It takes them to this page right here. Here we have an 11-minute video talking about soul and why it's here and what difference it can make in people's lives and the challenges they are facing. Lydia asks if there are subtitles for this in Spanish. Lydia, I'm going to show you one thing better. We're going to go into Spanish right here, and if I play this volume, will we be able to hear it, Tyler? Okay, let's see how this sounds.
¿Sabías que más del 75% de los adultos en los Estados Unidos experimentan niveles de
Can you guys
estrés
hear that?
moderado a
Can they hear me when
alto? Y casi la
that's
mitad
playing?
informa que su estrés
Okay,
ha
can you hear
aumentado
that?
en el último
We got this
año.
thing in Spanish, and I'm going
No
to
hay
show
que
you
mirar
what it
más
sounds
allá
like with me
para
speaking
darnos
Spanish,
carga de
because it
salud
kind of blows
en
my
todo
mind a
el
little bit.
mundo.
Sentimientos de depresión, ansiedad, confusión mental y agobio hasta hipertensión, enfermedades cardíacas y accidentes cerebrovasculares. Las investigaciones médicas muestran que el 90% de las enfermedades están relacionadas con el estrés y la mayoría de los investigadores coinciden en que nos enfrentamos
Okay,
a una
that's good enough
crisis que
since
podría tener graves
just want to give
consecuencias
them an idea
sociales.
of what this looks like. So that there is the video in Spanish. Man, thanks to the beauty of technology nowadays, they can use my actual voice and have me speak perfect Spanish, even though I don't. And man, so anybody's able to use this. So right now, everything here, as you can see, is in Spanish. It's also all available in English as well. The emails are also translated into Spanish, so once they do it, they're good to go. So we've got you covered in both languages. They can go down here and they can talk about compensation. If they wanted to go here, we actually have another video that we talk about the 9 ways to earn, and we go into the compensation plan in depth. And here we also have all the terms that they're going to be looking at, what it looks like, how to get paid, what the trial box is, smart plan, all of the bonuses they could possibly earn. We go into in-depth here, and it allows them to enroll directly from this page. So the thing that we love most about this is with what we have nowadays in a world where technology is right at our fingertips, everybody wants to kind of just go and find it on their own, right? How many times do you just want to, before you even go into the store, you want to research all about the products before you even get there? And you want to do it in the comfort of your own home. This allows you to share this with everybody, and they can deep dive into all of this. Now you may be saying to yourself, well, there's a lot of information here, and do I really want to actually go through this, and how many people are actually going to sign up for this? The beautiful thing about this is going to allow you to have qualified prospects, meaning this. If they're willing to put their information in and go through all of this, there's somebody who's actually interested in joining the business, right? It seems like we have a lot of people in our lives who are basically just customers that we kind of convince or work through to get them to sign up to be a specialist, and then we're a little frustrated when they're not actually growing the business or doing anything to better themselves, right? This will allow you to make great posts on social media, include that link, and then as people go in there and you start seeing people come in, those are people that care enough about it to actually sign up to see these videos, to get all the information themselves. And then they're on an email journey after this to go through the whole process of hearing everything that Soul has to offer, from our story to our philosophy to our quality. All through that, we're going to put those emails that these guys are getting into a document for you so you can see it in the resource center. So we'll get you taken care of there. So we'll make you take care of it, right? So Lydia says, will they have to click on the world icon to choose Spanish, or is there a link that will connect them to Spanish right away? I believe it is dependent upon their browser settings. If their browser settings show as Spanish, then it's going to stay as Spanish when they click on this. So where can we find this, though, is the question. Did you lose me?
Yeah.
All right.
Just the camera.
Okay. So where can we find this stuff? I'll show you here in just a moment. Are they able to still see this?
Yeah, they can see this.
Okay, perfect. Setting all this stuff up after we were able to have our Ignite. You always have a few things that we're working on. So if you go to your dashboard again, we have the prospect funnel link here that you can click on. But if you go to your dashboard, you have your enrollment overview. If you click on view enrollment details, you can see we have a new column here called prospect. And if you click on this is an example account, so we don't really have anything signed up on this. But down here, you can see you have prospects here. So now you have people you can find that are your prospects, your stress quiz takers, your trial box, your members, your upgrades, and your specialists. So you're able to see through all of this stuff, see who's there, and kind of track their journey. You'll see them sign up as a prospect, then maybe they sign up as a member or a specialist, and you'll be able to see all this information here. You can download it and play with it and have it with the CSV and make sure that's taken care of as well for you. So we love what we've got going on with these prospects. And we also have some new bar charts here that show a little bit clearer what you have going on with these example accounts. And it's the same for you as well. Okay. The key here is this. We want to make sure that you guys are able to focus on what you're best at and what you're going to get the most bang for your buck. And that's bringing in new people. Sometimes we get a little bit focused on managing the current team we have or spending all our time chasing emails or doing other things, when really the best way to grow any business, and I'm not just talking about this business, any business, is by bringing in new customers. New customers are the lifeblood. If you're not bringing in new customers, then eventually it may be slow and painful, but your business is going to start to dwindle away and dwindle away and dwindle away to the point where you're in a really tough spot. So we have these great tools to help you continue to bring in new people. You focus on bringing them in, and we have great marketing on the back end that gives them all the information they need to make good decisions. And then you don't have to worry about trying to figure out what to send them and answer their questions and do all that stuff. You can just plug them in and let the marketing take care of itself for you. And then when they have outside questions or anything else going on, you don't have to spend as much time answering those, and you can just focus on helping them grow and build. Sound good? And so that's really what we're looking at to help them grow. And then the other thing is this. Let's talk about a hypothetical here. You go ahead and you say, man, I just had a great time at this personal development training. And if you want to know more, learn more by clicking here. You post that link. They click on it. They say, this sounds interesting. I want to know more about these systems that are available to leverage income. So they sign up for this. And they go through and they look at everything and they say, you know what? I am interested in this. And this is something I want to be a part of. So now you have a prospect in there. They go through and they say, They create their account by clicking and putting their information in to even watch that video. And then we start marketing to them and they click on it and say, you know what, I want to be in. So they enroll as a specialist. Now they have some product. Now they're ready to rock and roll. They're getting all these emails teaching them about what they need to do. And then they look at it and they say, you know what, this is so easy. All I have to do is take this quiz to understand which products I even need to take. Now they're using the quiz regularly to figure out what they need to do. We plug them into all our different guides and workbooks that we have. We have an app available to them. They have all the information at their fingertips. So you can focus on finding new people, and they can focus on getting all the answers to their questions with the tools that we already have, which truly makes us duplicatable. We don't have to worry about having all the knowledge ourselves and trying to put that all onto them and hoping that they figure it out. Now with some simple clicks, they can find all sorts of information that's available to them, and we're continuing to come out with more digital tools for you to use as we continue to move forward with that. So we hope you're really excited about that. Share this with the people around you. You can share this video with them as well if you'd like. But we'll get you taken care of. And we'll talk more about that in the upcoming weeks as well. Tonight, also, if you go onto the Soul Business Facebook page, the One Soul Business Facebook page, we're having a call tonight to talk in depth more about all of this as well. There will be a link there for you to join and hear more about it from myself and from Erica Sanchez as well. So we got some good stuff coming. But with that, let's go ahead. We're going to get you taken care of. We've got some stuff we want to share with you. By the way, this show, as always, is brought to you by this fantastic Cinemate. Walking around with it at Ignite, I had multiple people ask if they could have it. No, it's mine. But what I can do is share with you some of these other things. We are going to get you taken care of. Today we are going to give out 3 of these, and we're also going to give one lucky person a set of their jars as well. If you already have one, we hope that you'd give it to somebody who needs it, who's in your organization that could use it. You can even text me after the show and say, hey, don't send it to me, send it to this person instead. But we'll see if we can get you taken care of. Sound good? Osvaldo says, Eric, are you going to create strategies with these new tools? Absolutely. We have some great workflow with that, scripts and everything that you'll need to be able to use these. She was very integral in helping us create these tools. And so, Osvaldo, jump on that call tonight. You're going to hear some great stuff about it. Sound good? And listen, I'm not going to send these like this because they would break in the mail. So I'm going to send them in this fantastic little package right here. And because I know you guys are so excited for this, we're going to start with this one and then we'll work our way down. We've got our SN sweeps that we'll draw for that tumbler right there. But let's see who's going to win themselves a jar of pearls right now, and we will get you taken care of. Are you ready? You guys ready for this? Here we go. The winner is Luz Marina Sanchez Pardo. Luz, you got yourself your own jar of pearls. We'll get you taken care of there, my friend. We've also got the daily lift. Here we go. And the daily lift is Lisa Manchester. Then we got this fantastic tumbler with the stainless steel straw. And that is Tanya Johnson. We got you covered. And then our SN sweeps. Here we go. Is Charlotte Sullivan. Charlotte, you're participating. We'll get you taken care of. All right, guys, go check out all these new tools. Go click around, find out what information is available there. Let me know if you have any questions, but we feel like it's pretty straightforward. Play around with it. Share that with people. Join us tonight again on that Monday call to learn more about strategies, how to use this stuff. As always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.